Hello everyone, it's your boy the Viking here, and today we're doing another 10 mods! Yay for Blade and Sorcery! I don't know what episode it is. Now, for clarification, I have tried all the mods just to make sure they're all operating fine. I don't want to have another thing where the mods are not working, etc. Anyways, let's begin with our arena mod today. Our arena mod is, voila! It is the Dark Messiah Arena. Right, this is the mod. This is the arena I've chosen, and it's a beautiful, gorgeous arena. So this is, and I'm sorry if I sound low key. No, I'm very tired. This is the Dark Messiah Arena by Wally 616. Ooh, and it is gorgeous. I mean, look at this thing. It is so gorgeous, and I cannot wait to try this. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I keep on pressing the tag button because I'm too used to Skyrim VR. Wow, that's impressive. I cannot wait to... This is going to be so impressive to play on this. Can I actually jump on now? Let me see. I don't think I can, but we'll try that out. Anyways, so, the Dark Messiah Arena. Now, there are a couple of mods that you're not seeing here, and I will list them off. Right, the mods you're not seeing are... Auto Imbue Model by Pipe Pop. And it's basically a model for a lot of mods. It's a framework and so forth, but it auto imbues. It allows you to basically take a mod. Let me just make sure that this is enabled because there's a few mods that have a bit of clunky issues. So it allows you to take a weapon. Let me just go here. It allows you to take a weapon, and you're supposed to be able to. Let me just get that. There we go. Now, once you take a weapon and you imbue it, see how instant that is? Instant. So it's auto imbue. It also works in the frames of a lot of other mods. So a lot of other mods that we're doing, some more mods that I'm showing today will have auto imbue. So go check out auto imbue. It is by Pipe Pop 101. Please go check him out. For he is truly failed. Anyways, moving on. Mod great Pipe Pop 101. Anyways, the next mod that you're not seeing is the Better Disarmament. Better Dismember by Star Stripper. It basically means that the disarmaments will be easier. The reason I chose this mod was purely because it had an old school DBZ Trunks photo on the thing. Plus, there's two mods here that I'm really looking forward to, and I want to dismember someone in these mods. Yes! Did you see that? Oh, I got it, damn it. Oh, I'm sick. Okay, moving on. So, again, just Better Dismember by Star Stripper. Awesome. Moving on to the next mod. Yeah! Right, let's begin with our weapons. We have the yellow flashes from the God Kunai, also known as Flying Thunder God Kunai from the Naruto show, and it's by one of my favorite mod authors of all time, Nexus User 73, also known as Underscore. And basically, this guy makes, again, he always does this. He makes the models very small, but the detail. Let me see if I can just. Oops. Come on. The detail on this is really wonderful. I want to bring it closer so I can show you the detail. Look at that. That is attention to detail, that is. That is really attention to detail. Oh wow, that is incredible. I mean, the blade is... I always imagined the blade would be a bit bigger, but what's wonderful about this particular mod, is the teleportation effect. Let me show you. So, I throw it, and it doesn't matter where it lands. Once I click on the left side trigger, it teleports me. Again, I can throw it up in the air. And once I click it, you see that? Instant teleportation. Best thing ever. Oh my god, what is this? Maybe it's best if I just put this here. That was very interesting and very, very scary. I've never been so oh man, that was scary. Have to watch out for that little thing. Right, okay, moving on. Love the little leaf village. The little leaf village symbol here. Nexus user. It's very, very interesting, very immersive. Next up, we have Undril from Lord of the Rings. One of my favorite shows of all time. I love Lord of the Rings. I mean, it's one of Tolkien's best works, if not his best work. So, Undril by Polar Controller, and this is a very. I mean, the detail isn't that great, but I gotta say I like the design. The design itself is very interesting, and I like it. It's awesome. And what amazes me about this is it's for a two-hander, it's not badly balanced. I was expecting this, from the look of it, I was expecting it to be badly balanced, but you know what? It's not badly balanced. It's actually pretty well balanced. I'll give it that. It's very well balanced. So that is a very good balance. Again, Undril from the Lord of the Rings by Polar Controller. Very well done. Next up, we have the joy. I can't. It's a very German word. Joyous. The joyous. This now, anyone who loves history like I do, this sword belonged to the great Holy Roman Emperor during its golden age, and it was commissioned for the Holy Roman Emperor. And it is basically every nation has certain swords, like any nation from the Europe has certain swords for state, management, and stuff like that. For example, here in Britain we have the Sword of Victory, Sword of the State, Sword of Triumph, and basically these swords act as kind of part of ceremonies. This is the sword of the state from the Holy Roman Empire, and it was basically given to the Holy Roman Emperor, and he would just tag the princes, etc. So this is that, and it's the Joyous sword, and it's by Roland de Roncovox. Roland de Roncovox. Your name is very hard to say. I'm gonna say it one more time. Roland de Roncovox. I'll put it down below. It will be right here somewhere. But yeah, his name is not hard. But again, this blade is very interesting. It doesn't. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not too sharp, but I didn't expect sharpness from us. This is the other thing that you should all know. From historical, state sword aren't battle sword. They're ceremonial swords. They're just ceremonial swords. They're only supposed to be used for ceremony, not fighting. It's why a lot of these swords, if you use a lot of these ceremony swords, for example, let me show you what I mean. The handle. This looks beautiful compared to the original. Like, this is an exact, like, very close copy. But if I'm stating this and because of that, I can give a critique of the separate from the mod to the original. The original handle is bad. I mean, it's uncomfortable. The hilt is too long, but the copy and the detail that the modder has put into this is amazing. I mean, look at this. He's basically copied it dead on. So again, good job on him. I didn't expect... He did as best as he possibly could with what he had. So good on him. Next up, we have the... this interesting little... The Princebrett. And this is... Princebrett, and it is Princebrett. Let's just see, Troggy's Princebrett by Dungtog 1. Troggy's Princebrett by Dungtog 1, and it looks like from afar it looks like a dagger, but it's actually a two-hander sword. And it's what amazes me is the fact that it's very well balanced. Like for a two-hander, it's very well balanced. And it's even more balanced when I do that. But that's because the other blade is kind of short. I'm always amazed by how these... I wonder how these modders do the weight distribution. I'm always amazed by their work. And I'm always gassed by this. There's these light reflections on my... this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Again, I cannot pronounce the names today, but this is Troggy's Prince Brett by Duntog1. So go check out this mod, go check out all of these wonderful swords, all available to you for free. Next up, we have one of my most favorite swords from one of my most favorite shows. And it is the Storm Sword by Lukomzi, and this is from the Samurai Jack show. And if you know, there's this one episode in Samurai Jack where basically it's about the seasons, and there's this one moment, and it's my most favorite episode, or my most favorite scene from the episode, is when they go through the winter thing, and they go through this process of making a sword that can fire off Jack, and they go through these process, and they go through an elaborate processes just to make a sword. And this is it. I won't tell you how it ends because I don't like to spoil Samurai Jack, because you should go and watch it. Amazing show. But basically, Lukomzi did a very wonderful job. And to prove to you that he's done a wonderful job, check what happens when I do this. See? The symbol light up. That's the same symbol. You watch the show, watch out for that symbol. It's amazing how much detail modders put into this. It is, for a two-hander, it handles incredibly... This handles incredibly well. Like, this is one of the best handles for a two-hander I've ever seen. So again, Storm Sword by Lukomzi. I think that's Lukomzi. Lumakozy, yeah, Lumakozy. And it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Right, onward with the next one. So, the next one is going to be interesting. This is the two mods that I'm really looking forward to showcasing. Let me just make sure that I don't have any other mods to showcase, because these are the next ones I want to show most of all. Right, this is what I'm looking forward to. This is really hard to do in video games, and this is really hard to do in Blade and Sorcery for some reason. And this is really impressive. Right, so we have the Japanese, kusarigami. Basically, kusarigami, a chain and sickle. And basically, this, and it's by, oops, sorry, I almost forgot the other, Mighty Morphin Taco. Kusarigami by Mighty Morphin Taco. Yeah, Mighty Morphin Taco. Anyways, he's produced this amazing, insane masterpiece of a work. I mean, look at this. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, incredible, just incredible. I mean, look at this. Just incredible. It's not just the detail on this, but it's also this part, the fact that it's loose. See? A two-handed weapon that I can immediately go into one hand. And it works. And if I want to use this, I'm not good with using this, by the way. I'm really terrible, and I know I'm terrible. This takes a lot of practice, upon which I do not have. But this is how you would use it. You basically go 1, 2. And if you're fighting a long-range person, you basically switch. You tag 1, 2. And this is a beautiful way of using. This is a beautiful weapon that takes a lot of training to use, upon which I do not have. So I'm going to put this here. Oops. Right where it belongs with the rest of them. Now, onward to the last, I think what is the last one. I could be wrong about this. Right. Oh my god. Right. Nunchucks. Nunchako. Right. And Nunchucks by Mighty Morphin Taco. Huh. So both of his. Wow, that's impressive. So 2 mods. So Mighty Morphin Taco is able to. How are you doing it, mate? Like seriously, how did you do the adaptation? It's impressive. Like the separate line, but it's still connected. I can see that it's tearing apart, but it's still going back, which is some emotion. Anyways, so Nunchako. So let me just. So this is the Nunchucks by again Mighty Morphin Taco. Mighty Taco by Mighty. I'm just gonna call him Mighty Taco. So Mighty Taco has managed to basically create a veritable. Like this is amazing. Ooh. I just think about Bruce Lee movies now. It's weird because I'm an MMA fighter and I know that most of the stuff is bullshit, but it still has some certain of wow factor to it. Except with VR, you don't bonk yourself on the head with nunchucks. I can do this. I'm not worried about bonking myself in the face constantly. So it's actually a great way of getting. This is one of the things that's great about Blade and Sorcery is you can actually test out these weapons and not worry about whether or not they will bonk you in the head. Of course, you don't get the weight distribution or the weight stance that you have to take, but it does get you at least understanding the basics. Right, and I think that's everything. Let me just check. Make sure. Like, yeah. Right, that's everything. Right. So let's start by I'm gonna let that disappear, Nexus, because I do not like having this happen to me every single time I press the A button. So instead, I'm gonna let that disappear, and I'm gonna use it last. So I'm gonna use all these weapons, and I'm gonna save the kunai for last. Right. Let's see now. Right, okay. Right, let's get into training. Right, let's use the first one is on the chopping block is the. This is killing. The arena is killing my. But you can't go anywhere. Wow, I don't know if you can see this, but it's killing my. That's the thing. If you have two weapons and you're facing against a double-handed weapon, against a two-handed weapon, your best strategy is just to go for the close quarters. You do not let them get advantage on distance. Otherwise, you'll basically run yourself into a corner. Now I'm about to press the A button. Okay, yeah, nothing's happening. My guess is... Ooh, I want to try this. Remember, I want to try and use the entire... I want to try and get him on this. See? Damn it, I can't get anyone over here. Okay, come to me then. I won't move. Yes, got him. And your punishment is beheading. I said beheading. I said beheading. There we go. Let me just jump on him. I'll just jump on him. It'd be funny if you could use him as a kind of stepping stool. What are you doing? Lol. Lol. Right, next up is the ceremony sword. Wow, it actually handles pretty well. Well, not very realistic, but in reality, this wouldn't be able to cut a fly because of how dull they make these ceremony swords. Like, they make them so dull. I had a chance to experience how dull they make these ceremony swords. It's really, really dull. But good on the modder to make this sword actually usable. Alright, time to move on to the next blade. I was trying to get myself up there, but apparently not. Let me just try it again. I want. Damn it, come on. There we go, okay. Okay, I got myself up there. Interesting, right. Moving onward to the next one. This one I'm looking forward to. Now I'm a character from Samurai Jack. Let me try and imbue it with lightning to truly create the Storm Sword. The only thing is that I cannot replicate the... It's more like a mace than an actual sword, though. I have yet to dismember anything with this sword. I don't know if it's just because I'm bad with a blade, or because dismember. I did it. Right, okay, moving on. One of the two main events. Let's go with a traditional. So, let me just make sure that I'm standing. Oh wait, I'm standing too close. Okay, that's probably why I'm having issues. Okay, I just did that to basically reposition myself. Trying to hit him, but I'm not good. And that's probably why you have the sickle. Right, okay. Again, I know I'm not good with this. Let's see, I wonder, can I take their heads off like they do in anime? That'd be cool. No. Okay, I'm just finding out how to basically do one of the basic. Okay, never mind. So the other way around. Right, okay, enough time spent on that. Time to move on to nunchucks. You know what's even better than one nunchuck? You know what? You know what's even better than one nunchuck? I think it would be better if I had 2 nunchucks. Oh my god. Come on then. Nah, 2 is too much. Right, I'm almost ready for the final one. Come on then. Come and get me. Right, time to change the diversionary tactic. But you guys want to see something cool before I change? Time to go guard mode. Guard mode. I have no idea where they're gonna land. Right, time for the final act of the night. You know what? To make sure that it's nice and eatable, I'm gonna use it's amazing for getting behind your opponent and then whoa. Let's try the getting behind the opponent tactic. I wonder what would happen if I were to launch this at an opponent and it would get stuck in them. Let's find out. I need to find out what would happen. Never get into a battle axe with a Viking. You will never win. Right, that was impressive. Anyways. This is a very handy tool, I have to admit. Very interesting tool. It's been your boy, the Viking, with his mighty axe. And I would like to say thank you to all the modders. And I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Mod Showcase. Again, beautiful arena. See ya.